Which one? Behind me?
Yeah.
StarCraft World Champion, and then that was second place.
Oh, wait, a world champion?
Yep.
Actual world champion? Really? I didn't know that.
You can Google me.
What year?
The very first one, 1999.
No way, you're the first world champion?
First StarCraft Brood War. My friend Jay Severson, who's the CTO of chess.com, is the first vanilla world champion.
That's crazy. That's dope.
100% authentic. Number one CNC. Warcraft 2 was number one in teams. That's when I first met Ryan Fee on Live at the Bike. He's like, no way.
Yeah. That is no way, dude. That's why.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude. Do you still get called up for any StarCraft events? Like,
No. I'm like, it's...
how many world champions are there by now? Like, how many years world champions are there now?
Like 20, 21 or 20. There's 20 years, but there's different tournaments, so...
Right. But there's only one world champion per year, right? Technically.
I don't know, actually.
I don't know, yeah.
I have no idea how it works.
I would think there's got to be the big one for each game. So
yeah. There's the big, like, this is the first, like, official one. So
yeah.
Even the one that Jay won was like, it was a world championship, but it wasn't like Blizzard sponsored or whatever.
How long was the game out before the world champion game was out?
StarCraft was out for over a year before. Let's see, April. Yeah, I think it was out for almost a year before they had their...
So what happened in year 2? Is that when all the family stuff happened? Year 2?
Oh, great. Global just needled me. I'm down $1,050. Do you want to keep playing? Yes, I'm a DJ. Yes, I'm on stream. I want to keep playing. I mean, the family stuff happened because StarCraft's my third game. I was already playing the other ones, but StarCraft was the one like I got in the news. I was in the newspapers and the magazines and stuff like that, and then I just I mean, I don't blame them at all. I don't blame my family at all for not wanting me to go down that route, but like once you hit like certain achievements and then you're just like trying to force other, like, being a doctor, engineer or something, it's like it's not happening. It's like, okay, now they're just not doing it for what's good. They're just doing it because they want to like see this world that isn't like true.
But that's when you stopped playing, right? Like you didn't.
I quit. Yeah, I cold turkeyed and went into programming, and just like my mom got ill, and just like when your mom gets sick, you just gotta like.
Yeah, man.
Just really sets in. Because like when you're a kid, you kind of just feel like like life will just go on forever, and then.
You didn't even think like you could like just let's just try like just.
I did. I competed for over a year, and it was growing. We knew that. Like we have to make decisions in life.
Damn.
And then I definitely have made mistakes in my life, but like it's hard to envision like a different trajectory because like everyone's finite in their skill sets. Yeah. So like if you look in retro, like a lot of people are like, I could have done this, I could have done that, but was it really in your skill set range?
Mm-hmm.
So like Jay Severson, me, Dennis Hwang, we have more skill sets than we actually perform. So we can see like, okay, I could have gone this route, that route, this route, and then we could kind of estimate like how well we would have done, or just a range of outcomes. So a lot of stuff is like you just don't know until you're that age. Like you get more wisdom and life experience when you get older, so it's hard to it's impossible to know things when you don't have experience. And then when you experience it, you're like, oh, okay, world's imperfect, we're all imperfect, but things happen things turn out the ways they do for reasons. It's not really like an accident. So
what was the match like? Was it live? The World Championship, the first one?
The first one was all online. This one was in New York. It was live. And then there was one in South Korea that was live. And then the season end World Championships was online.
Did you get nerves live?
No.
Were you the type to get nerves?
No.
Have you ever gotten nervous at that point, playing at a high
level?
No,
because we all know the competitors. We all played with each other. So like we played with each other frequently. So we kind of knew where each other stood.
Did you know you were the best?
I wasn't the best. I was like second. Guillaume was better than me. But like, and just like the more time he spent, the bigger the gap was. But I wasn't drawing dead. Like I was 40-60 against him when we played practice games. And then the first one I won, and then like later on, he just he's a 16-year-old kid. He's gonna get better than me. I was like 20 years old. just like sheer age, like it's not gonna happen. Like he's just gonna get better, and I'm gonna get worse.
You're pretty glad to win that first one, huh? It was a pretty sweet moment.
Oh yeah, no, there's a lot of history behind it. If you Google it, you would LOL, especially since you're Korean.
Really?
I'm not gonna like. There's the wiki about me. It's a tip of the iceberg, but you'll definitely laugh.
Dude, there's got to be some kind of documentary on YouTube about the first champion of StarCraft. Dude, I can't. Why not? Dude, I can't.
Well, like what could, and I kind of knew this too, is if I do other things in life, that's gonna do StarCraft more good than if I stayed in the industry. So just like even me being on Live the Bike, it's like looks good for StarCraft or like I have other stuff playing. It's just gonna look better for StarCraft when I do those other things rather than stay in the industry.
So you still think like StarCraft is a great game? Like you still love the game?
Yeah, I mean it's tough because it's like, and I had this in the Grrrr podcast. Like it meant so much to me back then, and there's like so much emotional attachment, and just like, and I know it has to come to an end because you're gonna be slower and real life happens. So I'm very lucky and glad I have achievements because you can Google them. But
that had to have been a huge moment in your part of your life, like part of who you are. I haven't done that.
It is, and like I'm lucky to have many moments. That was definitely one of the.
Did it take a lot of work to get to where you got to, or were you just naturally talented? You kind of just fit in just with time.
Talented. Yeah, right. Like, when people would always ask, they're like, "Oh, what makes you so good at StarCraft?" I'm like, the game was designed the way I think. Like that's like the way Bill Gates did Microsoft. Elon Musk is doing like, Tesla, Solar City, and
I sucked at
and
that
SpaceX.
Game so much,
yeah, but the thing is, that's like I'm bad at other things, and Goodwill Hunting said it best. It's like like he can't play the piano, he can't hit the ball at Fenway, but for this thing, he could just play. It's just people shouldn't be forced, shouldn't be pigeonholed. It's a really Asian thing to be pigeonholed. But if you could perform and there's proof, then it's real now.
Yeah, you can always still learn it. Yeah, even though you're bad at it.
Yeah. But the thing is, you're never gonna beat the talented guy who works hard. So case in point, you guys see on Live the Bike like Andy, like they love it, and Garrett, they love it. Dan, they love it. They work hard. You just can't beat that because at some point, somebody like me who just like doesn't love it, it's just like you have to, by nature, fall off at some point.
Yeah, I mean that's fun. Just for the bad player that sucks at it, just to be able to get to learn and then have fun. Is just pretty good enough because I sucked at it and I wasn't interested in it.
Ace 883. I have Ace 8 at diamonds. It's a pretty weak hand, but whatever. I haven't played hand in a while on stream. I might get up with the wine. Like, I may need to reload too.
Yeah, I forgot. Oh yeah, I once I learned about the map where they have all the minerals, like 10,000 minerals stacked in one spot.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was
that mode.
time.
the not real mode, the not legit game.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
You just stack up like a bunch of like, you know, pylons, and you make a bunch of barracks, and it's, you know, just stack a bunch of zerglings all at once in the beginning and just go ham. That's the game mode I played. I was like 10 though. I just torched 2 buy-ins.
How much
I
you
wasn't like paying attention. That's 400.
Better than me. I rivered the wheel, but there are 3 diamonds on board. I won. Well, I guess while I'm still in the MTT, I'll stream both.
Oh yeah.
No, there's definitely a lot of like, even beyond like Negreanu versus Polk when it comes to the battle of what they pursue for this poker's soul is like, you know, people just have different ideological differences of what something should be, and poker's is it's relatively intangible compared to other industries. It's just nicer when there's like something world championship. Then it's very definitive.
Yeah, but for gamers also, just like, we understand the title of world championship. Like, whoa, you're a world champion? Like, hold up.
Yeah.
The first one? Oh, you're an OG. You're an OG of something. You know,
I have a lot of like trivia too behind me. I have King, Queen 9 with hearts, UTG, 5-handed. And I took it down.
Wait, what did you play mainly? Which one? Yeah.
I'll bet you won't guess.
Terran.
Guess again.
Protoss?
Guess again.
Damn it, Zerg was my first choice.
Nope, they're all wrong.
Oh, what? You played them all?
I randomed.
What? No way.
Go Google it.
Are you serious? What? How you could even there was an option to random?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's funny. That's so dirty, dude. That's that's so disrespectful.
I mean, whoever's the best now is doing that now too. So
really? That's very disrespectful, right?
I don't know. Like back then, we just played. You know, it wasn't like.
It's like sending a message like, "Dude, I can play whatever against you."
I mean, that's kind of what the poker goats do now, like Limitless or like.
I'm not. I have no game plan against you. I don't have a strategy.
Oh
for
no,
each
we
raid.
have game plans. We just have game plans for like all the conditions.
For each. Oh yeah.
You know, I heard
Well,
like one of the games I beat Giyom, like there was a lot of people at Blizzard were betting on who would win because it was Protoss against Zerg on Lost Temple, and I had Protoss, and Giyom's both his and my best race were Zerg, but we knew the matchup was definitely slightly favored towards him, and then because it's at the level he was expected to win.
Right. Wow.
There's no replay of it, but there's like a completely written documentation, and if you look at the mini map, it's just insane. At one point, he had 3/4 of the map, and I came back and won.
Damn.
That was like the most intense game I ever played. It wasn't even the finals.
So that wasn't the final matchup against him?
No, we were the semifinals because it has to do with the brackets.
Okay, so were you thinking like, all right, man, if I can get through him?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking.
I could win.
No, that's every tournament. It's just him.
Like, it's just him. So the other guy was like, all right, let's go.
No, there were good players, and like eventually Pillars became better than me. After, I mean, I was pretty much retired, but like, yeah, he was like, I wasn't playing as much, but
doesn't really count.
I know it means a lot to him, so kind of like.
Really?
No, I just mean like, because he spent a lot of time, and then he ended up beating me after, but he knew I was on my way out, so.
Yeah.
We wanted to battle during our. He wanted Prime versus Prime. He's a very honorable guy, so.
Yeah, it's more like, sorry, dude, I had to stop trying.
Yeah,
I wish I could.
He used to work for Blizzard, and like we'd all just have to deal with real life, but
Yeah.
like, respect that guy as a human being, player, obviously, but.
Let's be real, it doesn't count. Let's be real.
I feel. I mean,
You got me though. You got me.
He actually he dislikes it when I just talk him up like this. No, because he feels like it's dirty. Because like he feels like when like it only counts when I'm trying.
Yeah, that's why. It's okay. That's why it kind of sucks for him.
Here's a story, like, when I came in second at the PGL, this is in New York, before the tournament, he actually 4-0'd me in practice games. But I hadn't played in, like, 2 weeks, and I had a fever. And then when we actually played in tournament, I had to, we had to, I think we played twice because it was double
tournament
elimination.
time.
Yeah. And I won both. So.
Oh, yeah.
This is all backlogged.
The true skills come out when it's tournament time.
Yeah, that is one of the things that which he probably
dislikes
too when I'm being low key about it, but it is true. Like it is true. Like I'm not trying my best until tournament time, but it's not like I don't try. I'm just not in killer instinct mode.
Mm-hmm.
Mason Kennedy, how do you find staking? I don't know. You could check Thallow Poker on Twitter.